What's up? It's Rob Cressy, and I want to share some insight on my experience doing Jesse Itzler's Fruit Till Noon Challenge. And the rules are simple. For 10 days, only eat fruit until 12 p.m. And this includes drinking no coffee, which was by far the hardest part for me since I was someone who drank 2 cups of coffee per morning. So let's start with sort of a day-by-day basis on this. I'm someone who eats fruit on the regular, but I'm not eating only fruit until 12 p.m. And I think one of the biggest challenges that I faced was being able to be full or eating enough and with variety of fruit. So the fruits that I was eating were bananas, watermelon, cantaloupe, blueberries, strawberries, grapes, and I would also do an acai bowl of just fruit. So that was really what I was working with. And so often what I would find is I would eat grapes in the morning when I wake up and read, and then I would have a smoothie bowl or maybe just a plain avocado for breakfast. And then maybe I would munch on some cantaloupe or watermelon as it's getting closer to noon. And for the first 4 days of this challenge, it was a challenge for me, no doubt, and I certainly felt the no coffee. And I remember days 3 and 4, it felt like it hit me with a ton of bricks, like my energy was noticeably lower. And Jesse even said something about this heading into it. He's like, hey, give it 4 or 5 days, then you'll notice a change. Well, those days 3 and 4, man, I was dragging a little bit without the coffee. But then day 5 hit, and it was like a switch got turned. It was like, boom. All of a sudden, my energy was there. I wasn't jonesing for coffee like I did the day before. And I was like, wow, this must be the thing that Jesse's talking about. And then boom, day 6, I felt it again. I felt a noticeable change with this, and it changed my mindset. And that was a huge part of this because it's not easy to not drink coffee in the morning. It's not easy to forego the things that we're normally eating in the morning, instead to eat fruit. And I found that as I went through my 10 days, and today was the last day of it, that I started to think about what will life be like when I go back to not being on fruit for noon. And right now I would like to say that I'm going to continue eating a lot of fruit in the morning because I did see positive effects from it on the energy side of things. I will certainly go back to drinking coffee because for me, I enjoy the practice of drinking coffee. However, I wouldn't mind throwing in a decaf every now and then because I realized I don't necessarily need coffee for my energy. And that's what this 10-day challenge really showed me, is it gave me the opportunity to play around with the way that I'm starting my morning, more noticeably on what I'm feeding myself. And it was interesting because I didn't drink any milk. I didn't drink anything other than water, and that was it. It was just water and just fruit. And it's something that I enjoy doing these challenges because it pushes myself. It gives me a new perspective and something to think about. And I always like to say, I'm going to keep the things that serve me, and the things that don't serve me, I'm not going to do. So if you're someone who's interested in experimenting with your personal growth and your energy and your happiness, give Fruit Till Noon a shot because it's something that it was a challenge for me. You may think it's easy, and it's not the hardest thing I've ever done. But at the same time, when was the last time you did something for 10 days in a row before 12 o'clock? So I enjoyed the challenge. Thank you very much to Jesse Itzler in the Big Ass Calendar Club for encouraging me to do this. And I'd love to hear from you. What has been your experience doing Fruit Till Noon? Have you done any other challenges like this? Hit me up on all social media platforms at Rob Cressy, or drop a comment below.